Check it out, baby dolls. Welcoming you back to Crypto's Juiciest News, the New Year's Eve special. You're going to start off the new year by keeping your back straight, avoiding soy, and confirming friendship. We have an exciting episode for you today. Everyone's actually lost the plot. Everyone's gone. There's no more dopamine waiting for the new year. It's exactly actually what happened 4 years ago, friends. It was just, I'm telling you now, man. I'm telling you, this 4-year cycle stuff is spooky. It now moves into the new year, things just start pumping. I don't know why, but that's exactly what happened last time. Is it going to happen again? We'll see. The monthly candle, though, for Bitcoin is actually red. We've never had a red monthly candle for Bitcoin in the Bitcoin halving year, ever. December 2012, December 2016, and December 2020, all of them were green. Does it mean we're going to get something different this time? Let's see how next year plays out. The Bitcoin price is still hanging around here. This is the daily chart. Remind you, it's a bit racist if we go below. Let's just exhibit some racism right here, friends. Everyone's just waiting for this thing to resolve. I mean, who cares, bro? Well, you and I don't care. We're not on leverage, dude. I know what they're all doing, by the way. Everyone's like, long. The non-believers come in here and they're like, oh, let me put on this 10x leverage long here. It'll never go back down here, right? Right? Please, Tommy, tell us that we're not going to go down, right? The non-believers, bro. If you want to, you listen. You want to make it in this game, there's two ways, okay? You can make it as a non-believer, but 99 out of 100 of them get wiped. And there's only one non-believer left. Oh, there's a guy who followed Crypto with some massive triangle and they went all in. They didn't get stopped out. Yeah, but the first 99 times he got stopped out. Yeah. If you want 90% chance to make it, you got to come in as a believer, but you don't get leverage and it drains out your dopamine and it takes a long time. And you never really know if you're really going to make it. You don't know. We're just guessing. Okay. But now I've trained you up for this moment. 2025 is the year. Basically, there's going to be free money everywhere. This is like, look, if God wants to punish us for this, all right, that's it. Okay. Well, you win, God. All right. That's it. If life is that cruel, you gave me Donald Trump, Matrix dodging the bullet, double planned assassination. The woke agenda gets taken out, Bitcoin ETF, Ethereum ETF, all these things happening, MicroStrategy inducing FOMO, all these other things coming out in the world that's just pro-crypto. Okay, if we don't get the biggest alt season of all time after this, whatever, man. Just, that's it. We're all destined to be poor for the rest of our lives if this doesn't happen, okay? Literally every single thing that's meant to line up has lined up. Now, as your certified pill tester, I'm going to be updating you today. So Druckenmiller's Bitcoin ETF, friends, becomes the greatest launch of ETF history. Like it blew gold out of the water, man. That's something, man. Because Bitcoin, remember, friends, Bitcoin, now they have to target gold. Gold's got what, like 18 trillion market cap. So Bitcoin to match gold is $900,000. So now you have, it's the thing, friends, it's all incentives. All those Wall Street guy cucks, all those Wall Street guy cucks, their wives ride the bull and drop the girl home off every like couple of months when they're bored. Those Wall Street cucks, they work off incentive structures as well. So all around the world, now that they know they're making a lot of commission money off telling people to get into Bitcoin, they're going to start coming in because they all make money off commission. But it's kind of funny. You know how everyone, we talk about in crypto, we're paid shields, dude. Financial advisors are paid shields as well. They get a percentage from Druckenmiller. Druckenmiller give them money from the fees if they sign you up to DCA, the stock market Ponzi. They all get money. Kind of funny, but they don't consider it a real shield. Why? Because it's backed by the US government. But people think, oh, the government's got it. They'll never let it go down. But you and I know it's this whole scam, bro. What's the US government? Who owns the US government? It's meant to be the people. Okay, the government doesn't have money. The people have money. Okay, which means to save the stock market from every crash, they dilute the purchasing power of the freaking middle class to go rescue it. So what's a safety there? That's basically saying, it's literally says, don't worry, if you ever get poor, I've got this gun. I'll just go rob people out in a park and make enough money to come help you pay your bills for the day. You see what I mean? Like, everyone just turns a blind eye because people aren't taught. That's why. People aren't taught that the whole act of robbing everyone else out there is actually part of the scheme. Moving on to other news as well. The US Treasury says that China has hacked its workstations. So actually, naughty. China, evil scum government over there. Why you evil scum? You know why you evil scum, bro. You, China, killed my 2021 bull market. You pieces of crap, you evil scum government, you ruined the whole 2021 bull market. This is now 4 years in the making. You better play ball for this one. All right? I'll always have a grudge for them. Now, because they got hacked with their cyber attack, oh man, it's just, you can feel, I can already see one of the potential narratives for the next bear market, friends. Because when tensions arise, okay, crypto's the perfect vehicle to evade sanctions and do naughty stuff. It is. Thing is though, 99.9% of transactions on it are innocent. Hey, I want some meme coins. Hey, I want to buy this rug coin. But yes, the government can always target that one thing. So, but before now, you can see it bubbling in the background. It's kind of like, friends, when you watch a movie and then, you know, there's the good guy and then they'll cut to the evil guy. They'll cut to Dr. Evil in his spaceship, wherever he is, his lair. So you know later on, Dr. Evil's going to come out. He's going to try to do something to Austin Powers, right? You know later on, but it's a bit early. It's a bit early. There's like some tension arising here. I'm like, you know, that type of stuff. You know, that's exactly what's happening now. It really is like a simulation movie. Also, MicroStrategy bought another 2,100 BTC, $209 million spent. That is MicroStrategy, obviously with Michael Chad Sader. Now, a lot of people, friends, what you actually got to do is you type in MicroStrategy and then you look at the MSTR BTC ratio, which is what I've manually constructed right now. This is the ratio. And if you look at it, you're like, oh my gosh, why is this thing down? It's because you're divided by Bitcoin. So what you have to do is put it on a log chart. Okay, so you actually get to look at it right now. So this is, it's kind of funny how they've been doing it. So ever since they put like Bitcoin on the balance sheet, this is the funny part. They started here. Yeah, they started here. And now it's actually been going up. It's interesting, right? Let's look at this. So it went up like 200%. I know this chart isn't like, it's not really too nice to look at, is it? Because you just, yes, but this is all they look at, friends. They look at this recent stuff in stocks. So that's what everyone cares about. How have you been able to make this thing go up? But look at, it's kind of like, it is, how much are you down? You're down 44%. It's really hard to outperform Bitcoin, man. It really is hard. Just so you remember, look, don't stress about 2025. That's what if you go back to every bull market, you didn't need to stress in 2013, in 2017, or in 2021. You didn't actually need to stress in that year. When you needed to stress was the very, very, very end of the year, planning the following year. That's not stress, as in like, okay, it's over now. But you do feel stress because in every year, the crowd didn't make as much money as they believed they would make, especially in 2021, okay? So basically, we got a free ride from January, probably all the way to, let's say, October. Some people have the cycle ending in August. Look, man, we could end in August. Just look, bro. Donald Trump's got a shit coin, bro. Donald Trump, the president's got a shit coin. You know, he's one of the boys now. And Bitcoin dominance had the longest up run ever, which can only mean we're going to have the longest Altseason ever of sorts, however it appears. That's how I believe it, friends. Obviously, that's contrarian. What do most people say? They say altcoins are wrecked because Bitcoin's just been going exchange. No, bro. No, bro. It's a bouncy ball under the beach. You ever try to get a beach ball, friends? The bouncy ball, put it under the water. Yeah, let go, see what happens. You see? Knocks you so hard that you might even unstraighten your posture momentarily in the water. Continuing on as well, friends. Shout out to the HOG Team, friends. The HOG Team have made a new manga. In this story, I meet Ivan on tech. He's me with a cute Pikachu, and here's Ivan. And here we are hugging each other. And then he gives me a Pokeball, and I whisper to him. Psst, psst, psst. And what I'm whispering to him, get long the bull market. Get long now. It's kind of funny chat, man. It's really awesome to see all of these. By the way, friends, this is pretty much the 2024 crypto year in review. And guess what? This is going to be 2025's crypto year in review exactly 12 months from now. I've got it scheduled already so we can look back and laugh. Yes, this is what you should be doing. Okay, look. From now on, I've told you, friends, from now on, I don't know what happens, but I'm not stressing in 2025. But also, I will be telling you, look, man, 2025 is a selling year, net selling, okay? Net selling. You have to decide how fast you sell, or if you just want to sell in the last 2 months of the year. I can tell you though, okay, in every single cycle, the guy who made the most like if you take the average crowd, yeah, if you started selling October, November, December, you made the most. All right, that's pretty much it. In 2013 cycle and 2017 cycle, you had to sell in December. And actually, if you start selling in October, it was too early. But look, it's good. But you start selling Bitcoin at like 6K in October 2017. You see what I mean? So like, but I know you're stressed about all these, but it probably won't be as volatile as that anymore. But I'm just giving you an idea of how it goes. By the way, the biggest alt season ever came in January of 2018, which means it's possible, man. It is possible that Bitcoin runs for the whole 2025, and then in 2026 we have the biggest alt season ever. It is possible. I hope we have alt season wave 1, alt season wave 2. You know, don't worry about all these little specific months, because the ultimate lesson was that, like, if you just long throughout the bear market, it is what it is. Okay, you're not gonna perfectly time stuff. And look, friends, that's why comparison is the killer of joy. There will be people. Look, there is gonna be some guy. He's putting in 14 grand into something, turns it into 500K, then flips it, and he's gonna make like 6.5 million. And you're gonna see that screenshot. You won't be able to replicate them. They fluked it, and just know that there are 999,000 people who tried that. And instead of 14K into 500K, they went 14K into about $500. And now they're trying to borrow on the credit card again. They get more and more desperate FOMO. That's actually why, friends, see, a lot of people keep losing. As the bull market traverses, when we get to the closer towards the end, coins start shooting up faster. Because everybody has learned from all these coins going up. They have like so much confidence. Because at that point, right, maybe you've seen Doge hit 100 billion. Maybe you've seen other coins hit like multiple hundreds of billions or whatever. Like hopefully a meme coin hits 100 billion. That's why they don't have a problem buying something that was 1 million market cap yesterday, okay, and now it's like 72 million market cap. They're like, oh, I don't care. It hasn't even hit a billion yet, right? And that's why these things go super, super, super fast. Remember I showed you the example, perfect example. This happened to Colt Dow, friends. If you look at Colt Dow, remember Colt Dow did like a 200x instantly. If you go back, you just check the daily chart, look at the daily chart. It was actually one of the most monstrous moves. Look at this. Whee! Man, it did actually a 445x. And this is a daily chart. You want to see how long it did? And look at this. From here, 11 days, 458x. Bang! Man, that's wild. I still have Colt out, by the way, friends. See, I just went up so long, just taking a long time. Hopefully, because it's a Colt coin. You see what I mean? Like, but what? By the way, look when this happened, man. March. The bull market was already over. This happened in March, friends. March. Also, like, I'm not going to call anyone out because it's slack, but like, it tricked a lot of us because Colt Dow did a 400x. There were people saying, I don't see a bear market, guys. Bull market's still on. We had this coin just do 400x in 11 days. That's bull market stuff. I want you to know, friends, fast moves like that are end of bull market stuff. End, okay? Because people watch this thing go up 100x in like 3 days and they're like, oh, let me get in. And then it did another like 2 or 3. You see what I mean? There's still gains to be made after making 100x like instantly without thinking. And they do it with such, it's so ferocious and violent. Now, it wouldn't be a juicy news without me showing you the others BTC ratio once again. This is a weekly chart. Yeah, it is slow. It is stalling. It's sitting around here. Also, friends, because I just saw Randy Boo's post here, man, I'm noticing, man, there's been a lot of negative backlash on crypto banter lately on Twitter. I don't know if you guys have seen it. Like a lot of people, some people come saying, hey, how have they been getting away with a lot of these things out here? And like just been a lot of controversy coming out. And it's not, I don't think it's one particular coin. It's just, it's a whole vibe and stuff. Well, look, friends, look. I'm not here to be America and do the police work for the rest of the world. Okay, I'm not. I've told you enough, and then you're gonna, because I've told you enough. I'm like, guess what, man? You're in the bull market. You know all that stuff we know. You still got to get along with them. You know that, right? You know that, right? That's what, friends. That's what makes a winner. That's why I'm here to win. Okay, you see it, and you're like, oh, this is a short-term grift, but there will be opportunities for you to get in next year. Why? Because there's so many people. It's an abundance of people, friends. Okay? Abundance mindset. I know they're not here yet. They're not here because it's like you, it's Larry, it's Tom, it's Jessica, and it's Alina. You guys are just sitting around eating jelly beans on the couch. You're like, I don't see where all the money's made. Yeah, that's exactly. That was 2012, that was 2016, and that was 2020. Each Bitcoin halving year. Okay? And then the year after, it all changed. Everyone just starts coming in. What if they don't come in this time? I don't know. Just keep licking lollipops until they come. I don't have an answer for that. You guys say, what if the 4-year cycle doesn't work out, bro? We have been asking this question every single week of this cycle. We've been asking, what if the 4-year cycle doesn't happen? I know. And the Widowmaker has been defeated. Okay? Look what happened to Crypto Crapper. So this has been the Crypto 2024 year in review. What's happening right now? Bitcoin still needs to make its way through. It's around 100K. Remember, friends, what was the goal of the Bitcoin halving year? It was to give you inspiration and hope, to show you big things are possible. Just things are possible. That's all you need to see. I think we got that. But we do want some dopamine, don't we? Give me the dopamine. I need 2025 to tick over so we can start pumping. It's been 3 years. I can't take it no more. That's all it is, man. You're trading dopamine, friends. You know that now. I've taught you. What I taught you, man. Me, 18 hours a day. You're literally, you're trading dopamine. I mean, friends, I've literally been at the gym and I've just been walking out. I've just stopped midway and I'm like, man, the dopamine's gone. I hate this feeling. I hate it. I'm so in tune with it. Like, literally, friends, I know like to the hour when there's like something's changed. Okay, that's why I've done this so many times now. Yeah, it doesn't feel good. Just because I know it doesn't feel good. You want the dopamine. You're like, oh, something, come and pump me. But then you just have to have this acceptance. You're like, oh, it's gonna be a while. Okay, it's not. It never feels good. It never feels good, friends. You're not meant to feel good. That's why when a lot of people, you know who's full of shit. When people say, oh, when I lose money, I feel nothing. I am a robot. I am in bliss. Shut up, bro. Just get that guy out. I don't hear that guy. Get out. Okay, you're the guy. Your wife's getting banged by her bull, and you're making Reddit posts about it, thanking the bull for banging your wife. Okay, and you don't feel anything. I don't want that guy on my team. Okay. Friends, that's the guy on the team. Okay, you're down 7-0 in a soccer match. He's like, it's okay, guys. We're going to be fine. No, get that guy out, bro. I want the guy out where he says, all right, every time the other team scores against us, okay, we have to run nude in public in the cold winter streaking, okay, and we're not allowed to eat for 24 hours, and we got to do one of those Navy SEALs training things. And we're like, oh, crap, this guy's serious. We better not let a goal in. You know what I mean? I want that guy on my team, okay? If you feel the pain when things go down, that's normal. You're not meant to feel good when you get kicked in the nuts, friends. You're not meant to feel good. Now, friends, where are we going to go from here? Well, I can show you, like, everything is exactly where we need to be. Everything. What I'll do is I'll just show you the others chart. Now, what I'm going to do now, friends, I'm going to remove my green line here, okay? Because I want to walk into 2025 without any preconceived notion. If we go to this top fib, it's about 2.8x from here. It's actually higher, actually, because the prices are lower. It's more like a 3x from here. That's on others. So maybe, hopefully, some meme coins will do like a 9 or a 15. That's very, very rare, right? Then a lot of things will do like, a 3 or 4 or 5. I think I remember Pulse Chain Core Coins, whatever others index did, it had a multiplier of 2x on it. So maybe it does like a 4x, and then we up the fib up here, and then look, I'll be honest, BCB, and everyone thinks it's over at that point. Okay, so I don't know, man. Like, friends, I'm literally on New Year's Eve, I'm wearing a pill tester hat. Okay, I'm literally wearing a pill tester hat, and I'm smoking fake ciggy props. Okay, I don't have any authority on what happens from here. Just because I think that we've been blessed with all news events to tell me that we're going to have a nice Altseason that goes long and it's a believer cycle. Just because I think that doesn't mean I know that. Okay, so if it does end early, it ends early. Okay, I'll see you in another 4 years. Okay, so that's pretty much what it comes down to. Now, they do think it's over at this point, man. A lot of people think it's going to come up here and we're literally done. They think we're literally done. And they think by the end of 2026, it'll be more like this. You come up here, you come up, your little lower high, and see yes, they think it's done. Here we go, 2026. See, that's what they think is happening. Personally, me, friends, I'm a bit less racist. I just think it's going to come up here, the Jeets are going to get out, and then there's going to be a white swan. That's what I think is going to happen. Now, does it sound too good to be true? I don't know, bro. It's just everything I've seen, man. Like, I just look at the ratio of gold versus NASDAQ. By the way, no one in the world has ever charted that. Not a single person. Not Raoul Pal, Nick Hovel. Nobody has ever charted that in the world. I chart that. Why? Because I'm here 18 hours a day wearing a pill tester hat on New Year's Eve for you. That's how much I love and appreciate you. Okay, so gold, the base money, is losing dominance to tech Ponzi stocks. Interesting. Why? Well, tech Ponzi stocks are network effects. So is gold, the oldest network effect. But tech Ponzi stocks, okay, because we're becoming more and more globalized, okay, it's easier for market participants to store money, wealth, in worldwide brands. Amazon, Apple, Tesla, Google, okay, because they're worldwide brands. It's all around the world. So gold is losing its dominance over time. So slowly but surely, basically, they're chipping away at gold. Okay, that's what I believe is happening with altcoins. Okay, so we sit here long enough. People throw 1,000 things at the wall. 999 things don't stick. One thing sticks because they're learning. Hey, what made Bitcoin successful? Oh, because we're learning, friends. Memes, cults, religions. Memes, cults, religions. We need a ritual. Okay, we need a temple offering. Memes, cults, religions. You see, so that's one thing. We're slowly discovering more stuff out here. Oh, let's put a DEX. Okay, Richard Hart. Maybe he's going to put the PDI peg. He's like, hey, let's get a stable coin. Interesting. Which is interesting because Bitcoin doesn't have a stable coin, does it? Okay, so altcoins are like, hey, let's just put the stable coin because everyone likes it. Bitcoiners, they want you to have like US dollar bank account because they don't believe in smart contracts. So now the altcoins are like, wait a minute, we obviously need stable coins. Bitcoiners don't believe in smart contracts. So, and you need like centralized layer stuff. So why don't we just give them a stable coin? Do you see how they're like doing this stuff? So Bitcoin eventually, they hope eventually long term, they take away the technology from that. But I don't think it's going to work like that, man. It might, but they're not going away. But I don't think it's going to work in a way where like Bitcoin just steals everything. And there you go. It's out there. I don't think it's going to work like that whatsoever. It doesn't work like that with other countries. Like for example, can China steal the Disneyland of America? Steal Las Vegas? Can they steal, some places in Europe? No. You can go. What about Dubai? You can go and build that stuff there, but you're not stealing that experience. You can try to replicate it, but you actually aren't doing it. Okay, because they've had the first mover advantage. That's what altcoins have, friends. Altcoins will always have this first mover advantage because they can move fast. That's ultimately why I still think, if we pop up here, I don't think it's over. Now, I'll be honest, friends. I don't want it to be over because I'm like, man, we waited 4 years, dude. We deserve a big one. I know we all deserve it, but saying that we deserve it, what does that mean? You know what I mean? So we'll see. Now, I've got some fun news for you, friends. Yeah, this is gold. Okay, so there's different GCRs out there. We use nickname. Remember GCR, the Great Forecaster? Actually, friends, what I'll do is, before I even show you butt plug GCR, I'll show you like the real GCR. So GCR had these interesting comments here. GCR says $5 million is pretty much all you need by age 35. Please don't listen to this junk. Okay, don't. It's gonna get you into a lot of hot water. It's always the same type of personality. It's always an anonymous dude on Twitter who trades, who posts his P&L thing, who thinks they're gonna trade their way to $5 million. And that their path to success is to basically just trading on leverage exchange. Guys, you are so sad. You are the most pathetic little children. I am so glad you are not my actual firstborn sons and daughters. I'm so glad. If you actually think like this, you are the biggest loser of life. You have been handed, firstly, me, okay? I've been handed to you on a silver platter. 18 hours a day, 4,300 YouTube videos. We have evidence from Bitcoin holders, from Ethereum holders. Hell, you even have evidence from XRP holders. The way to win is to buy and believe long-term, delay gratification, and hold. That's the way to win. With 95% odds. Okay. So instead, after seeing all this, what do these cucks do? They go, hey, anybody want to trade with the Wall Street guys? They want to go back and trade. Okay, bro, I can't help you. If you're born to be a cuck, Okay, you are born to be a Reddit mod. Okay, you're not gonna make it. Let's look at GCR's post. But Trump should make things better, right? Answer. Will make what better? Trump will make things better for the wealthy. Many of you happen to be wealthy, even if you don't realize it. If you have $1 million and you're under 25, you're killing it. Please, friends. Look, the free world, don't listen to bullshit like that. Okay? Don't listen to bullshit. Okay, because it's literally like there's people who can teach and there are people who can do. Yeah? I just so happen to be gifted with both. That's it. Trust me, I am very, very, very rare, Fred. Very, very, very rare. Okay, there are a lot of people that can do amazing things. They can't teach for anything. Okay, that's what happens. And then there's people the opposite. Okay, they can talk about everything. They do technical analysis and all these other things. They can't do anything. Okay. Next question. GCR. We need financial advisors here. Answer. I'm honestly washed. Redacted has more alpha than me and has given me some great trades. Real. You know how they interview Druckenmiller on CNBC and people think he's some kind of oracle, you should listen? When in reality, he's 71 years old and already made his money and not grinding anymore, and he lost his edge. People put too much weight on old players who already made it. The young people still grinding usually have more alpha, even if they don't have as big of a NAM. So I'll show you Druckenmiller, friends. Druckenmiller is one of the greatest investors, man. He actually outperformed Warren Buffett. Would you believe it? I think he got 30% per year compounded. Yeah, or 29%. Warren Buffett's 18.7 or no, 19.7. Amazing, yeah, amazing. What? This guy outperformed. Yeah, and by the way, he's a trader. He actually trades. Yeah, when I say trader, macro trading, like his positions are held in like 1 to 4 months. He's trading like big stuff. Awesome, right? Awesome. And actually, he is 71 years old. Actually, right here, Druckenmiller. Okay. Net worth 6.9 billion. Nice, friends. Nice, 6.9 billion. Now, he's got a point. We all fall to this. Like, oh, you're an old great, you know something. It's good to listen to them, but that's what happens. I'm here 18 hours a day. And I'm like, because friends, I'll come in here. I'm too humble. I'm coming here. I'm like, I'm so dumb. I'm just a pill tester hat wearing guy. I don't know what's going on. And I realize, wait a minute. You're not here 18 hours a day, bro. You know, friends, I'm not gonna name names, but let's just say in this year, the meme coin super cycle really separated the people who are in crypto, like me, sniffing every single corner of your body. There were people like us locked in. And then there's the people who they're general crypto people. They've been here for a while, okay? This was the year. This was the year. Because memes, cults, religions, the archetype. Friends, how many videos? I made like so many videos on you. I've been making videos for like years on it, telling you community is the asset. Community is the asset. Okay, so I've been making so many videos like that. It's so obvious to us. People don't believe it. They still don't believe it. You still see people going and talk about the fundamentals. I want the fundamentals. The fundamentals. Habib, your fundamental is you buy earlier than everyone else, and then you dump, and then you leave in the bear market, and then you come and buy a new narrative next cycle, and that's your new fundamental. Okay. Memes, cults, religions. What is the crux of memes, cults, religions that we discovered in 2025? The crux is crypto, altcoins, Bitcoin, everything crypto is digital real estate. Okay? It's a digital nation. It's a digital piece of land. Okay? It exists on the internet. It's just like real estate, but is pixelated. Okay? So in this digital land, there's no income stream. It's valued by the number of people on the land. So for example, okay, a patch of grass somewhere in the middle of the desert in Africa is not worth the same patch of grass in New York, is it? No. Why? Because the people in New York City, there's a lot more people there. The network of New York is larger, and the GDP, so the wealth of the people around there who are looking at that piece of land like, oh yeah, I want that piece of land for myself. You know what I mean? Those people out there, they're more hungry for that land. There's more demand. There's more eyeballs. No one's looking at that land in that middle of Africa, okay? Well, it's the same thing in crypto. There is no cash flow, okay? What's the product? What's the product? There's no product, okay? It's still a patch of grass. You get? That's why people, they don't get it. Because, you know why, friends? Because that's why people, if you notice, right, I always tell you this, people in real estate, they get crypto way more than stock market guys. Okay? Because people in real estate are always thinking about what could happen in the future. They're always like, oh yeah, I've got a patch of land here. It could be a unit. It could be a duplex. It could get rezoned. I could put a business on here. I could get an orphanage built on here. We could do all these, okay? So they're used to speculating on land, okay? And people always have value. They see basic value in this. But stock market guys, they're like, hey, everybody, what's the new Johnson & Johnson baby pump powder, huh? That's what they're talking about. In stock market world, they're like, that's why Martin Shkreli, for example, shout out to Martin out there, that's why he's dog shit at crypto. It's an F for crypto because Martin is looking at Johnson & Johnson baby bump powder that solves all the rashes. And he's like, okay, you've got that. Or he looks at, oh, you're a drug making company. How successful is the drug? You know, let's do these trials. Does it work or doesn't it work? Then you have a cash flow, you have a balance sheet. Okay, that's stock market world stuff. Doesn't work on crypto. Okay, we are a digital real estate. Digital real estate. Starting to get it? That's why, friends, this year separated everyone. You could take people who get it versus people who don't. People who don't get it, they understand these concepts whatsoever. And they're the ones, look, hopefully everyone still makes money, but you're starting to get to see, right, where they're allocating their attention, okay? Friends, what I've actually stopped doing is I stopped doing ICOs now because I'm like, well, your valuations are garbage, bro. Because you know what the cheap ICO is now, friends? 150 million market cap, man. And you don't get your coins out for 12 months. I'm like, bro, cycle's over in 12 months. Not all your coins, by the way. You get like 5% out. And then 5% every month. I'm like, something don't sound right, man. By the way, friends, I had so many conversations with my friends. And when I talk about a meme coin, I just get it. And everyone just gets it. When you talk about, okay, they got an application. And here's the white paper. And I was like, I lost it, bro. So anecdotally, we know what's up. Check this out as well. What was your biggest alpha that you lost, GCR? Paying attention to the market 18 hours a day and not sleeping. I get a lot of sleep now and I miss a lot. Hello? Hello? Is he talking about me? You talking about me, sir? See? It's kind of funny. I didn't make this up. He literally said, wow, I used to watch. But remember, GCR trades, watched a lot of the other stuff. But we're here 18 hours a day because it's your conviction, man. This is the hard thing about to learn in markets. So new people coming in, they want to click a lot of buttons. Yeah, they want to do activity. But the winners, okay, when you learn, you're building conviction units in your head and your heart. Because the more conviction units you build, you are then able to hold longer and to add more size, spot size. And sleep comfortably, okay? So if you're convicted in something, like, friends, everyone knows Pulse Chain. Okay, if Hex drops 40% tomorrow, I don't give a shit. I literally don't care. I'm not making it up. I literally don't care. If Pulse Chain drops 30%, like you've learned by now, right? But when you're in a trade leverage, though, you do care because you need it to come back up to get you out, right? Just to give you an example, but you're building conviction units over time. You already understand, wait a minute, the community survived 99% down. They staked for 15 years. I don't think a 40% drop tomorrow because some guy clicks out is going to change anything. See how we understand that? That's what you're working your way up towards. If you never work your way up to that, you're going to be jumping early. And that's okay. Yeah, you still made money. Yeah, but you didn't retire. You didn't retire. You had this 4-year cycle. We have edge. You didn't utilize the most amount of your edge. Because that's the biggest mistake people think. They think this repeatable edge is going to repeat forever. Big, big, big mistake, my friend. Edges get discovered by other humans and then they start pricing it in. Now, by the grace of God, for some reason, the 4-year cycle still works. The market still doesn't have enough balls to front run the 4-year cycle. It still doesn't have enough because we're addicted to the money printer, okay? Maybe one day we will. We'll see. What's the killing it number at age 35? At 35, you probably need 5 million unless you live in Singapore. Please, don't listen to this type of junk stuff. Because, look, friend, look, the market does not give one flying truck what your net worth is, okay? It doesn't care if you bought at 100K market cap or 100 million. It's going to do whatever it's going to do. Do you understand that? It will. That's why a lot of people, that's why, friends, I told you how many, man, I made my videos here. I made so many selling and taking profit videos. So many of my strategy, Jeet stack, strategy, strategy discussions for selling crypto in 2025. And I've told you, okay, the biggest mistake, so please, friends, I know a lot of people do this, but look, I don't care, bro. I'm not going to apologize, okay? The number one biggest mistake why people lose is because they measure their take profit strategy based off X's of their portfolio, okay? That's how they make completely, like, okay, there's no right or wrong in this game. That's a loser strategy. It's right there. Loser. I give you F. I will give you F. I'll disown you as my son and my pet squirrel. Okay? No. Okay? Oh, but what's everyone say? When I'm up 30 times my money, I'll take 20% off. When I'm up 100 times my money, I'll take 30% off. Wow. No. The market doesn't care. The market doesn't care. Okay? It does not care about that. Okay? And because we're dealing with the chaotic nature of markets, there is no formula for each coin. There is none. Okay? Because things are going to develop over time. So what's expensive today, 100 million market cap, might be cheap in 6 months from now because maybe multiple things hit 100 billion. Okay? The only thing you can do, you want a real strategy, like I said, is this is what I do. I don't look at individual coins. Okay? I look at the whole portfolio. That's what I do, okay? I summarize it like an index. So I don't have, coin A, coin B, coin C, coin D. I don't do that, okay? Oh, this thing's up 12x, this thing's up. I don't do that, all right? Because actually what you end up doing is, as soon as something starts moving, you quickly dump it and you go buy into the stuff that doesn't move, and then chances are you end up selling one of the ultimate unicorns. Chances are, if you go back and check every cycle. So what I do is, I look at the whole portfolio. I look at, it's one number. And then you look at how much percentage of that number is in stable coins, okay? Now, stable coins have been the way of the soy for the past 3 years. But next year, you're going to need them, you see? So I think, okay, well, if I have this number, let's say your portfolio right now is 10K. You have no stable coins. Okay, next year, we might be in June. And maybe your portfolio, I'm hoping your portfolio is like 100K. You have to decide, okay, at what point do I think it's over? What probability do I assign that the bull market is over now? Okay, I'll tell you right now, 0% is the wrong number every time. 0. Because you don't know the future. Okay, and 100% is also the wrong number. Because you don't know the future either. So you have to think about it like in terms of a scale. Okay, but if we got to October, November, December next year, just I want you to know, like, you don't have individual coins. You have a portfolio. And you say, well, there's been 3 cycles, and in 3 out of 3 times, the cycle was over. Now, you can say to me you believe in a 4-year extended cycle. You can say that. I'm just going to tell you right now. There's 3 examples it was over. So when January 2026 ticks over, there were 8 red monthly candles coming in 3 occasions. So if you believe this time is different, I want you to, that's why I'm trying to help you. Okay, you have to assign a probability that you're right and a probability that you're wrong. Okay, so, and this is the thing. Even if you say to me, my friend Sommi, I think there's a 70% chance we are going to have an extended cycle and we're going to run through 2026. Okay, 70% is not 100%. Basically, you've calculated in your head already, when you walk into January 2026, you have to have 30% of your portfolio in stable coins. Okay? Now, if you got it wrong, it's going to feel bad. But man, like, look all around you. There are people who had 100% altcoins. They had no stable coins. Because altcoins went so far down in the bear market, any stable coin got you very, very, very far. Very far. You could even just buy Bitcoin and then finally deploy it 2.5 years later. You can make your money back, okay? So that's what that's the biggest alpha I can give you, friends. And yes, this is $5,000 mastermind course stuff. This is it, okay? Because what's expensive in a market? You don't know, bro. It's just like, you're dealing with the chaotic nature of people, okay? So you've learned this right now. So do's and don'ts, what I don't do. Remember, friends, you can do whatever you want, but that's why whenever someone says, oh, why didn't you get out? You were 10x in profit. Tell them, they know what the hell they're talking about, okay? The market doesn't care, man. It doesn't care. So you look at your whole portfolio, it's one thing. And look, if you find a couple of your coins have like big weight and they've rallied heaps, okay, take off 25% and move it over. But don't stress about it, okay? Don't stress about it because we're all linked, man. We're all correlated. You get it? We're all houses on this digital city land, okay? And there's a gate of people that have come in, okay? So when the gate of people want our land, all our value goes up. But when they all decide that there's too much soy here and they want out and they're dumping in the bear market and they're exiting, we all go down in value. We're all correlated, okay? Now, last but not least, friends, we're going to have fun with butt plug GCR. So I just want to show you, friends. Look, there are people right now, they are trading accounts. They will blow up. They will blow up. They will waste this cycle. Okay? And the market is going to get them to blow up at the end. All right? Either we go up too fast in a straight line or down too fast. It's the same thing. All right? And it's always to do with leverage. So we have a friend here, Sim. Sim, friends, look at this comment. God damn it. My butt plug fell out of my butt in public and skirted downside of the inside of my pants. I ended up walking to the bathroom holding my leg and plug in place like it was injured. That's why we call him butt plug GCR. But look at these comments, friends. I can't believe this dude blew $6 million in investor funds pretending to be a market maker, never paid them back, and has so little self-respect for himself, he tweets poop like this out. Probably time to start blocking some of these maggot grifters for good. So I want you to know, friends, so I make the life and love and have fun at these, but behind a lot of these bull markets, you do have these big fantastical tales, which unfortunately end in investor destruction. Because people are trading, and you see, friends, this is look, it all comes down to one philosophy. When the bull market in crypto comes, all right, the traders, the short-termers, the G'ders, the traders, the market makers, bids and offers, stuff I used to do, okay? They think that their skill is enough to give them a passive income ability for the next 4 years, all right? They think that. Wrong. Because what we've seen in crypto, as we go up, the volume goes so large and the volatility goes so large, there's opportunity everywhere. Okay, but when the bear market comes, everything gets crushed. Okay, everything. Now, you might say, hey, why don't you just short in the bear market? Here's the thing, friends. There's only one move down in the bear market. Everyone realizes the bear market halfway through. They start getting short, and then the volume at the bottom is so low, no one's interested in trading anyway. Okay, the volume is so low, and a lot of the activity is gone, and the ranges of the volatility get small. So what some guy who used to make 100K in the month back in the bull market, now he's down to like 10K a month. He's taking like a 90% hit anyway because the volatility of the moves is so much lower, okay? So even if we continue some of these comments, did he blow $6 million in investor funds? Is this your first year here? Got blown out of Luna and then publicly owned up and disappeared. Locked his account for a few months, came back smoking some DMT, talking about butt plugs. Here he is smoking crack on camera. So shout out to Sim. I know, welcome to crypto, man. Yeah, I know. People are literally smoking crack on stream. This is the industry, man. This is who you're trading with and against is humans. Okay, you have to live with it. So, but why is it important, friends? With Buttplug GCR, he posted a lot of like these complex correlations, matrix tables and stuff. I just want you to know that the market doesn't care, bro. The market doesn't care, friends. I've seen it. Because I'm wearing a pill tester hat. I'm coming out here, you know, having fun out here, mogging all the non-believers. I know you don't believe me. I've seen it, dude. I'm here 18 hours a day. What do you think I did? I go, oh, I know the way. No, it wasn't that. I looked at every single corner, every nook, every cranny. By the way, I've traded for a long, long time. I've seen all this stuff. They're all just yield makers. You're not here to make yield, bro. Oh, I made a 25% on my returns. Get out of here, bro. You're trying to make a 25x. You're trying to make 2,500% return. Yeah, but how do you make that return, friends? 18 hours a day. Long term. Buy and hold. Conviction. That's how you make it. No leverage. You actually need a hold. You see? No stop loss. It either goes to zero or it hits the target. That's it. There's no stop loss. You get it? So I've seen a lot, man. I've seen a lot, and there are people out there, they got mad edges. They do. They'll never share with you and me. Like, I'm sure someone out there has figured out, like, the OKEX Bitcoin versus Binance Bitcoin is like a leading indicator, maybe during certain periods of the year. And then when that thing starts to deviate down, we're like got net sell. You know what I mean? Like, they find like little quirky stuff like that. They didn't tell me and you about it, because only like literally like 80 people can do it. But when everyone else hears about it, the thing gets crushed in terms of the edge, and there's no more edge in there anymore. You see what I mean? But this is so tiny and minute, friends, because these people are dealing with investor money. They're hunting for yield. So I wanted to show you that. I want to show you that perspective out here, because look, I'm trying to help people, but I don't care if people don't. If people come in here, it's funny, man. It's so funny. There's a family friend at work told some dude, hey, if you're watching out there, by the way, this is going to be funny. They basically showed him my YouTube channel, and it was like, yeah, show me my YouTube channel. And he went back to them and he's like, oh, I'm looking for someone like a bit like more professional who does like, you know, technical analysis. I love this. I love it. I get it, because they see the hats. Because what they think is that, because they don't know anything about crypto or trading or markets or anything, they think the guy in the suit and tie is the guy making money. They think the guy in the suit and tie who draws like triangles and draws technical analysis, like, oh, you know, there's a triangle here and maybe we go up and then we go back down, but then we go up again. Like, they think those guys are making money. They don't know those guys are the poorest of everyone. They're the biggest grifters and they underperform. They don't understand. They literally have no idea. That's why, friends, it's food for us. So if you're out there, baby, don't know who you probably know who you are. Maybe you're watching this video, but they don't have attention spans out here. You are my food. That's why friends get excited. I'm like, I'm licking my lips. I'm like, oh, the fish are coming. Literally, the fish are coming, and we're just gonna eat them. Yeah, that's what happens. They come, because friends, you know what they end up doing it. You think, but Sommi, if they're so professional, they're probably like reserved. Friends, the worst guy to be riding behind in markets is the guy who thinks he knows what he's doing, backed by some sort of pattern or formula. That's the worst guy, because they don't have an off button. It's because they think markets are 2 + 2 = 4. Therefore, if I just plug it in, I win. They don't understand risk. Okay, they don't understand how like anything can literally blow up at any time. They don't have that. They don't have that fear. How do you think Colt goes 400x in 11 days? People come in and they're like, oh, this thing went up. There's an investment down from here. It has this fee. Sweet. I'm buying this thing up 400x higher while I'm literally selling. And like, bro, you went up 400x in 8 days. Like, did you cure cancer? No? Okay, sweet. I'm taking profit. I don't know if we're laughing now, but this is what's going to happen in 2025. Make sure you like, subscribe, belly button, all, kick your shit.